So, between 2026 and 2027, Nikon is preparing to release not one, not two, but 7 cameras, a complete dynasty that will rewrite what's possible for photographers and filmmakers at every single level. Today we're going to walk through all 7, and by the time we're done, we promise you will understand why this particular lineup doesn't just push photography forward, it ends an era. We start with what many consider Nikon's most beloved modern camera, the Z8. If you've ever shot with one, you know the feeling. It's fast, it's precise, it fits in your hand like it was made for you, and it rarely lets you down. The Nikon Z8 II is widely expected to land in early to mid-2026, powered by a new X-Speed 8 processor and a sensor architecture that takes full advantage of Nikon's growing RED integration. We're talking sharper AI subject detection, refined burst performance, and video quality that genuinely blurs the line between mirrorless photography and cinema production. But beyond the specs, here's what the Z8 II represents. It represents Nikon telling the professional world that their baseline just got raised. That which was once flagship-only performance is now your starting point. Now we get to the one everyone is talking about in hushed, almost reverent tones. The Nikon Z9 II has been delayed, pushed now to late 2026, possibly 2027, and the reason is fascinating. Nikon isn't delaying it because something went wrong. They're delaying it because something went very right. The integration of RED digital cinema technology, the same RED that Hollywood cinematographers have trusted for years, is being woven so deeply into the Z9 II's architecture that it simply needs more time to be done properly. Rumored specs read like a wish list someone wrote and then forgot was supposed to be fiction. A 46-megapixel, fully stacked sensor. 60 frames per second in RAW. 8.3K RED video. A new generation X-Speed processor that doesn't just handle data, it thinks about it in real time. Here's where the story gets personal for most of us, because the Z8 II and Z9 II, as spectacular as they are, live in a price bracket that not everyone can reach. And that's okay, because the Nikon Z6 IV exists for the rest of us. And honestly, it might be the most exciting camera of the entire lineup. Built on the extraordinary foundation of the Z6 III, which already shocked the industry with its partially stacked sensor and pro-level video specs at a mid-range price, the Z6 IV is expected to go further. Deeper AI autofocus, inherited directly from the Z9 bloodline. RED-flavored color science baked into the processing pipeline. The Z6 IV is for the photographer who is completely serious about their work but still lives in the real world. And Nikon is about to hand them something extraordinary. There is a type of photographer who wakes up before everyone else, who stands in a field at 4 a.m. waiting for light that most people will never see. Who spends 30 minutes composing a single frame because they know that every pixel matters. The Nikon Z7 III was built for that person. Rumors suggest a sensor somewhere between 45.7 and 67 megapixels, a resolution so immense that you could print a billboard from a single file and lose nothing. Paired potentially with a partially stacked architecture like the Z6 III's, meaning the Z7 III might finally give high-resolution shooters the speed they've always been forced to sacrifice. 8 stops of in-body stabilization, refined dynamic range, 4K video with color depth that landscape and studio photographers will fall completely in love with. Every great movement needs a next generation to carry it forward. The Nikon Z90 is exactly that camera. Expected mid-2026, the Z90 is Nikon's next serious APS-C body, and it is arriving armed. A 30 to 33 megapixel partially stacked sensor, X-Speed 7 processing, autofocus pulled directly from the Z8 and Z9 family tree, meaning flagship-level subject tracking at a fraction of the flagship price. 4K at 60p in 10-bit N-log. Real-world speed for real-world creators. Picture the filmmaker shooting their first short film on a rooftop at dusk. The sports photographer is capturing their first professional match. The content creator who's been waiting for a camera that finally keeps up with their ambition. The Z90 tells all of them, you are ready, and so is your gear. This one is different. This one is quiet. The Nikon Z4 is rumored to be something Nikon has never really tried before. A full-frame mirrorless body just 22 to 25mm thin. No electronic viewfinder. Stripped back, minimal, and designed to disappear into your life rather than announce itself. This is the street photographer's camera, the visual diarist's camera, the camera you carry every single day because it costs you nothing. In bulk, nothing in hesitation, nothing in the gap between having your camera and raising it. There's a certain romance to a camera like this, the idea that the most powerful images aren't always made with the most powerful tools, but with the tool that was simply there when the moment arrived. The Z4 is Nikon's bet that full-frame quality and true portability can finally coexist. And if the rumors are right, they've won that bet. And now we arrive at the camera that changes everything, the one that makes the doomsday clock hit midnight. The Nikon ZR C is a compact APS-C cinema camera expected in Q4 2026, priced somewhere between £649 and £799. It carries no mechanical shutter, no electronic viewfinder, and absolutely zero apology for what it is. Under the hood, the Z9's autofocus algorithm, 4K 60p video, red-inspired color science, and cinematic quality that its price tag has absolutely no right to deliver. Think about what that number means. Under $800 for a camera with Z9 autofocus and red DNA. That is not an incremental update. That is Nikon kicking the door open for every young filmmaker who's been locked out of cinema quality tools by price. Every creator is building a brand from their bedroom. Every storyteller was told they needed to wait until they could afford something better. Here's what we want you to sit with for a moment. When the Z8 II removes the ceiling on speed, when the Z9 II puts Hollywood red quality into a mirrorless body, when the Z6 IV makes every hybrid shooter genuinely dangerous, when the Z7 III turns resolution into an act of devotion, when the Z90 gives the next generation their first serious weapon, when the Z4 puts full-frame quality in your pocket every single day, and when the ZR C puts cinema in everyone's hands for under $800, what excuse is left? This lineup, all 7 cameras across 2 years, isn't just a product cycle. It's Nikon's answer to every photographer who was ever told they weren't ready, didn't have the right gear, or simply couldn't compete. If this got you excited, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell right now, because when Nikon starts officially dropping these announcements, you will want to be the first to know. Until next time, go out, find your light. And remember, the best camera is always the one that finally sets your story free.